Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Caliber here with another TF2 video regarding TF2 YouTubers that have made a return to the YouTube scene as of recently. And I've worded this very carefully and you'll understand why as the video goes on. So starting off the video with numero 1, we have Moisey89, the man, the myth, the legend, the dude whose TF2 server served as my recording playing field for some time. The guy had a pretty rough time about 4 years ago with family and real world issues and has made a comeback in recent weeks. Now, he does say in his returning video that he isn't 100% set on being a TF2 channel, but has already released a couple of TF2 related videos so far. Definitely go check him out if you haven't already. His channel is like one of the OG TF2 YouTube channels from back in the day. And in general, he's quite an awesome dude wanting to come back to the YouTube scene. For the second spot, we have GMEGG, also known as Glassy Gaming. The guy is one of the OG TF2 YouTubers, also being the guy who I first watched when I decided to become a TF2 YouTuber, and a TF2 based YouTube channel, making it specific to a game. He stopped working on videos about 2 years ago and even responded to my previous YouTube video where I cover 5 TF2 YouTubers that had vanished. He responded to my video mentioning that he does still exist and that he just went for a massive rebranding, and now when he is rejoining the YouTube scene and all that, he doesn't really mention when he intends on making a return. He just kind of says that he is trying to get into the right mindset into making videos. Now, it's not a guarantee that he will return, but it is something that is in his mind, and it does appear that he does want to make videos. So if he ever does make a cropping up and all that, and you see any of his stuff, definitely go check it out, because the dude was pretty awesome. He's kind of one of the first people that ever signed like a contract that was part of the TF2 scene. But I just thought I'd make him one of the guys because he's not exactly gone. And he responded to my previous video, and I only thought I'd do my due diligence and make sure that I'd put that in this video. Third up on the list, we have Grizzly Bear, one of the original TF2 Burr gang members, alongside Uncle Dane Scottjaw and King Raja. The dude is one of the OGs. Almost 2 years ago, he vanished and stopped making TF2 videos, presumably because of a need to focus on his university work and moving apartments. And as far as where he was actually living with King Raja, there were roommates and lots of real world stuff, which is very understandable, as you know, especially considering TF2 content doesn't pay. There's not much of an incentive to do it when you're very busy in the real world. But as of recently, he has released a new TF2 video called Ranking Every Map in TF2. Now, even though Moisey89 and Grizzly Bear haven't exactly made a massive return, it's important for people to view and support their TF2 videos so they continue to make them, or at least a few of them. It's very easy for these OG content creators to return to the TF2 content scene, not get as much support as they had expected or hoped they'd get, and then redirect the channel into different ways, or just not return at all because they don't see the worth. Fourth on the list, we have a slightly controversial character in some sense. It's SketchCheck, the absolute legend of a pyro main, the pioneer of the pyro shark, the monster of the two fort sewers. The guy is pretty legendary. Now, this is meant to be a positive video, but I have to highlight the controversy so I don't appear to be shielding him or shielding any past actions or whatever. He even made various appearances in a variety of Kotaku, IGN, Lad Bible, and many other news agents with what he did. He evidently made a statement that he was dying of a nervous system related disease that wasn't curable. It was incurable, couldn't do anything. Then he makes a return 3 years later. Now, he did apologize and express why he said it and why he did it, but that's not what this video is about. You know, it's the important bit is that he's putting up some awesome TF2 clips on his YouTube channel that you should check out because the dude's amazing at TF2. His videos aren't like stupidly heavily edited. I mean, he don't even make thumbnails for them, but they're just scenes from his TF2 games where he pulls off stuff that you look at and you go, how on earth did this dude do that? And genuinely, his channel is really good. I won't link any of the articles down, but if you actually Google returning TF2 YouTuber, Most of the articles are about him, and it's up to you what you take on that particular bit of controversy. I personally am not as fussed myself. And finally, fifth on the list, we have Ray, a relatively smaller YouTube channel, but still bigger than myself and still part of the community all the same. So he deserves covering just like anyone else does. Nearly 2 years ago, he released a video showing a load of highlighted clips from him playing TF2 with his friends and other games. And at the end of the video, there's a message saying that he's basically finished college, probably won't be doing videos anymore, unfortunately, and thanks to his viewers and friends for the support. Now, in 2020, over the last few months, he has released a few videos talking about competitive TF2, competitive attributes of TF2, which is cool. And you should go check him out and his videos, because they are really insightful, and he's pretty well taught when it comes to the competitive scene. And it's glad to see someone as professional as himself making a return to the TF2 YouTube scene. That does it, my dudes, for this week's video. I'll link all 5 of their YouTube channels in the links in the description below. This week's subscriber shout out goes to, now this is a funny one, it's Epic, I'm going to say Epic Mac CK. Appreciate the sub, my dude, even though I don't know how to say your name. Consider checking out my Discord, Twitch and Twitter, where I'm heavily active on all 3 because I have no life. They are linked in the description below. I've been Jay Caliber. Adios.